Hello everyone and welcome back to 2K14 Universe. I am Jitch and you're watching Friday Night SmackDown. Take your time, buddy. Take your time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
So the Ultimate Warrior kicking things off here tonight on SmackDown, and if you didn't hear it this Monday on Raw, this is one of two Elimination Chamber qualifiers so far set for the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber. We got the defending champion, John Cena, set to face off against the former champion, The Big Show, another former champion, Mark Henry, and a man who's not held that title in almost a year now, well, just over half a year, Triple H. But here comes a guy who still holds the record for the longest reigning World Heavyweight title, despite not having held that championship in almost 2 years.
Approaching the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Sheamus comes in here tonight, and obviously he's not had the best track record lately. Things have fallen off a little bit for Sheamus, unfortunately, but this could be his opportunity to rebound. Sheamus faces off against Ultimate Warrior here tonight. First time face-off between these two as far as I can remember. And a spot in the Elimination Chamber is on the line. Sheamus, the odds are in his favor when you look at the current lineup. He is a former World Heavyweight Champion, just like the other four. Well, one of them is a current, but you know. You know what's crazy is that if Sheamus wins this, we have the opposite here on SmackDown to what we have over on Raw. Over on Raw, there are two... Sorry, no, if Sheamus loses here tonight, would be the opposite. There are two former WWE champions. Well, there is a former WWE champion and the current WWE champion, and 4 guys that have never held the title. And right now, in the SmackDown chamber, there are 4 guys, including the champion, that have held the title. So if Warrior wins this match, then... regardless of whether Scorpio or Barrett wins the next match, that will be 2 people that have never held the title. So it could be an interesting reversal of the other one. Obviously, we now know that the King of the Ring tournament will feature Randy Orton, The Rock, and Hulk Hogan against Diesel next Sunday. And of course, on the SmackDown side of things, we'll have Undertaker and Kane up against Punk and Edge. Sorry, Undertaker and Kane against each other and Punk and Edge against each other. Here tonight, we're going to have a little bit of a throwback because Kane is set to face off against CM Punk. A lot of history between these two back in their days as the Rebellion, you may remember. And obviously, 2 superstars that could meet again in the SmackDown side of the King of the Ring tournament. There's been no telling what is going on with Kane still. We don't really know. But he is back and clearly not aligned with his brother, The Undertaker. Last week he took him out, beat the hell out of him. Chris Jericho just kind of watched on as Undertaker got brutalized by Kane. And I gotta say, I don't much care for it. Sheamus works the knee there, and we'll have the Intercontinental Champion Andre the Giant in action later on tonight as he faces off against Fandango. That's right. He's back in action, and we're finally getting that match between Big Show and Triple H. They got interrupted a few weeks back. They'll be going one-on-one with each other later on tonight. Very interesting episode of SmackDown, for sure. A lot of focus right now on Elimination Chamber. Obviously, it's very important that we do put all of our focus into it because not only will it determine the 2 champions heading into WrestleMania, but the King of the Ring tournament will determine who will be facing for the other championship. Chris Jericho enjoying a week off here tonight. He'll be main eventing WrestleMania, possibly. He'll be in one of the 2 top matches of WrestleMania for the World Championship of his choosing. But there is still 9 more days until we find out who is going to be either the World Heavyweight or WWE Champion. coming out of the chamber. And that will greatly dictate which champion Chris Jericho decides to target, I'd imagine. I'll tell you right now, Chris Jericho probably doesn't want any of either of the two champions. Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Cena. That's a guy that's going to be looking at WrestleMania going, I don't stand a chance. Sheamus with a big boot across the head of Ultimate Warrior. I'm a little exhausted at this point because I've once again decided to try and do an entire week in one sitting so that there was at least some episodes to upload in between the gap for how long it's going to take me to next record. So I do apologize if this episode's a little sucky for it. I'll try my best to make it not suck, but just, you know, the fair heads up. If things don't seem quite as on, that'd be why I'm just... I don't like doing this many episodes in one sitting, but I just did not want to stall. Gorilla press by the Ultimate Warrior as he goes for the cover here on Sheamus. And oh my god, could you imagine if he'd won off the Gorilla press? Brogue kick! What? That doesn't even make sense! Roll up by Warrior off the brogue kick. That literally makes no sense. Atomic drop. Warrior's going crazy. He's warrioring all over the place. And now another atomic drop to Sheamus. As if one wasn't enough. Come on, Sheamus. Get back in the game, man. This guy was, seriously, you wouldn't know it these days, but he was a menace. He was something else. He was a huge deal. I don't know what's happened to him lately. He just doesn't, he's not been himself. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. Sheamus going for the high cross. Got him. That's got to be it. That has got to be it. Come on, Sheamus. Cover here on Warrior. What? Bro kick him. Just bro kick him straight away. And Sheamus once again on a destructive warpath. I mean, this would be such a huge opportunity for the Ultimate Warrior if he's in that Elimination Chamber. Has Warrior ever challenged for a title before? I think he might have challenged for like the Intercontinental title at some point. Suspension applied here. He's saying yes, ref. Ring the bell. The referee does not understand what nodding a head means, apparently. Bear hug here by the Ultimate Warrior on Sheamus. Sheamus flailing and, oh, for the love of God. Season 4, end already. I hate you. I hate this season. Well, Ultimate Warrior gets the win, and he will join the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber.
Here is your winner, the Ultimate Warrior. What a big win here tonight.
Well, this is definitely the biggest win he's ever had since debuting earlier on in the year, and now the Ultimate Warrior will compete in the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber alongside the likes of John Cena, Mark Henry, Triple H, and The Big Show. That is a very stacked Elimination Chamber. It is full of big, beefy men. And I'll tell you, Scorpio and Wade Barrett, they're definitely going to be the odd ones out, regardless of who wins. We find out who gets the final spot in the chamber up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from the United Kingdom, Robert Scorpio.
Well, he was unable to defeat Ryback at the Royal Rumble. Some could argue maybe he doesn't deserve this opportunity here tonight, but Wade Barrett was also unsuccessful in defeating Andre the Giant for the Intercontinental title. Simply put, we don't have that big of a roster. So people are getting opportunities right now, and they've got to make the most of them. And I think that's exactly what Scorpio and Barrett are going to do here tonight. They're going to make the most of this opportunity because this is huge for either one of those two. Wade Barrett has been, you know, he's had some great moments since coming here to SmackDown, and despite that one loss to Andre the Giant, he's got a lot of momentum riding in his favor. Robert Scorpio holds a victory over the current World Heavyweight Champion John Cena. Now, admittedly, it was before he won the title, but it wasn't that long before he won it, so I mean, that's got to do some favors to Scorpio.
And approaching the ring from Manchester, England, weighing 246 pounds, Wade Barrett.
Matter of fact, it's that win over John Cena that is the #1 reason Scorpio is in this match here tonight. Just like it's the many, many wins that Barrett has got since coming to SmackDown. Barring losing to Andre, I don't think he's lost a single match since coming here to SmackDown. He has got so much momentum on his side. I would honestly say, just ring the bell right now. I think this match is all Wade Barrett. But Scorpio is quite the underdog. He can really surprise you. I mean, to say a win over John Cena is nothing to laugh at. This is going to be an interesting match. And they're both British. So here we go. Wade Barrett coming in hot with those strikes to start things off. I'm very interested in seeing how this match plays out. I believe the United Kingdom were the ones that ended the reign of Robert Scorpio back when he was tag team champion almost 3 years ago. So there is a little bit of history here, I believe. Robert Scorpio back and forth here between Wade Barrett and him.
Interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in the WWE.
And of course, I'm really looking forward to that main event tonight. CM Punk and Kane. It's going to be great to see CM Punk back in action on SmackDown. And I guess in a way, it's going to be great to see Kane back. It's just unfortunate the circumstances in which Kane has made his return. Seemingly once again reigniting this rivalry with his brother. We thought they'd finally made peace with each other, but Undertaker is a very soft-spoken, you know, we don't really hear a lot from this guy. But one thing I have heard is that he says, that's not my brother. I don't know what he means by that, but Undertaker welcomes the match at Elimination Chamber as he feels that that's not his brother. I think he means... I don't know. I don't know what he means, truth be told. I'm very interested in seeing what happens when Undertaker and Kane collide with each other in the King of the Ring tournament. And obviously, best of luck to Punk and Edge. Whoever wins that match, they got to go through Undertaker and Kane in the semifinals. And then, they're going to go through either Rock, Randy Orton, Diesel, or Hulk Hogan. I will tell you now, I think Edge and Punk, they got the underdog bracket in the King of the Ring tournament. They could go the distance, but the odds are not in their favor. We've only ever had one King of the Ring in the past, that's Sheamus. Went on to challenge for the World Heavyweight title, and he came up short. That was not on the road to WrestleMania, though. It was actually, I think, on the build to TLC. Cover attempt by Scorpio Neil one. Barrett just shoving him off. Great speed there, and back and forward they go once again. Scorpio catching the leg of Barrett. A unique pace to this style of match. Well, I mean, sorry, definitely a unique pace to this match right now. Scorpio going in for the butterfly backbreaker already? A little early for that, don't you think? Cover here on Wade Barrett, only a one. One, not two. One. I can count. Referee cannot.
Call your friends. Let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match. And the Scorpion fights back. Nice reversal there. The bare knuckle fighter doing what he does best.
Exchange of control between these two, and Scorpio sends Barrett into the steps. Well, thankfully, Barrett's whole body didn't collide. He just kind of caught his foot on one of them. It's an interesting move by Scorpio here. Normally, the butterfly backbreaker is the signal of the end of the match. But instead, he took the fight to the outside. I mean, I know he's got his mind on the hardcore title and Ryback right now, but obviously, this is bigger than that. This is the World Heavyweight Championship. Now is not the time to prove how hardcore you are. by fighting on the outside. Now is not the time for that. This is all about a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity, something Scorpio has never had. And I don't believe Barrett has either. I don't think either of these two have ever competed for the World Championship. Just like Warrior, it's going to be a big night for either one of these two. Elimination Chamber, win or lose. Barrett seemingly getting bested by Scorpio on just about every move he dishes out here. Uh-oh. You don't want to be on the top when you're up against Wade Barrett. You never know where that bullhammer is going to strike from. Barrett with a reversal. And he's got to stop trying whatever that is. It's clearly not going to work out. Scorpio's reversed that every time he has gone for, I think, a powerbomb. Scorpio now looking for another butterfly backbreaker here on Wade Barrett, but Barrett dumps him over. Uh-oh. Well, I think that is the signal that this one is over because nobody kicks out of the bullhammer. Even Andre the Giant. Barrett, don't waste time. Even Andre the Giant could not. What? Okay, never mind. I guess everybody kicks out of the bullhammer now.
And the Scorpion fights back. And the Scorpion fires back. Oh, this is
The question is, what condition is that left Scorpio in? Belly to belly. Up goes Scorpio, and wins a change. Wade Barrett is clearly looking to finish this one off. That's got to be it. He kicks out. Scorpio continues to fight. He's not surviving the wasteland, though, on top of everything else he's had thrown his way. He's got heart, but it's not enough. Wade Barrett might honestly be an unexpected favorite in the World Heavyweight Championship Chamber match. I'm going to say that now.
Here is your winner, Wade Barrett.
Do not count this guy out. He has been so impressive lately, and I think he is going to be one to keep an eye on in the Elimination Chamber because we could be looking at the next World Heavyweight Champion right there. Especially with how much that title loves changing hands. Odds are very much in his favor. Wade Barrett could be getting ready to main event WrestleMania 4. Well, Barrett is victorious, and we move on to our next match of the night. Fandango is back, everybody. Unfortunately, he's facing Andre the Giant. Awful. The worst introduction I've ever heard in my life. Fire that man. Fire that man. Fandango, everybody. He's back. You've all been clamoring to see Fandango back in action on SmackDown, and there you have it. My main man, Fandango. Hell yes. And of course, the lovely NXT Women's Champion, Summer Rae, who will be defending that title next Wednesday against Layla. I'm telling you right now, Andre the Giant, the last time these two faced off, it was in front of the NXT crowd for the NXT Championship, and Fandango damn near beat Andre for the NXT Championship. He has something of an effect over Andre. I think it's his speed, his charm, his cunning. There's something about it. I don't know how to explain it, but Fandango, he is very impressive, and I will tell you now, he did almost beat Andre the Giant. That is no joke. Now, obviously, Andre here on SmackDown could be a different story. We don't know. But what if Fandango, yeah, that guy right there nodding his head, what if that guy defeats Andre the Giant here tonight and earns an Intercontinental Championship opportunity? I would love to see it. You would love to see it. Let's make it happen, Fandango. Get that win tonight. Show the world that you've arrived. Fandango, man. We've been missing this guy every Friday night. No more. Okay, he suffered a few losses recently, but that's okay. That's all right, because he is here, and he is ready. Been preparing for an opportunity, a moment like this. First time these two have faced off since that NXT title match. Damn fine match if you've not seen it, by the way. I do recommend Andre the Giant Fandango main event in NXT for the NXT title. Real good match. Real good match. But here tonight, we'll see if history can repeat itself. Or better yet, we'll see if history can be rewritten. And the man that stole my heart, Fandango, can pick up a victory over Andre the Giant here tonight. I dream of a Fandango victory over Andre tonight. It would be huge, monumental. Right now, I don't know who is stepping up to face Andre the Giant for the Intercontinental title. I think he's a safe bet to be making it to WrestleMania with the Intercontinental Championship in his possession right now. In all seriousness, I don't think anyone's taking that title away anytime soon. He might just make history. Well, here we go. Come on, Fandango. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Straight on the offense. Waste no time. Oh, there you go. All right. This is good. This is a good start off here.
You've seen your share of fights with the flamboyant.
And ooh, tries to knee to the back. I've been told, by the way, that next week, main event of SmackDown, the two finalists of the Royal Rumble collide one-on-one. Chris Jericho and Edge get that rematch one-on-one ahead of Edge competing in the King of the Ring tournament. We'll face CM Punk in the first round. Punk main eventing here tonight. Big stuff, big stuff. Jericho right now cannot afford a loss after winning the Royal Rumble matchup. So naturally, he's probably going to lose every match on the road to WrestleMania. And if I had to guess, because we're talking about Chris Jericho, he'll probably lose at WrestleMania too, because he sucks. Great takedown there by Fandango. That was a pretty good knife-edge chop, I agree. Fandango hot on control here against Andre the Giant. Fandre the Giant. I tell you, there is not a more charismatic, marvelous, gifted competitor on SmackDown than Fandango, everybody. You are witnessing greatness in the ring tonight. And it's a shame he wasn't in an Elimination Chamber qualifier. But I think it was unfair against the other 5 competitors to put this guy in a qualifier. It would just be unfair. It would stack the odds against him a little, against everybody else a little too much. You know, John Cena just won the World Heavyweight title. We're trying not to see the title change hands every week. I get it. I get why we would keep Fandango away from it. I mean, I do believe that Fandango setting foot in the ring, hitting the last dance, and shutting down Chris Jericho once and for all, and retaining the World Heavyweight title is the way to go. But yeah, maybe next year. Cover attempt here. Well, actually, I take that back. I would not want to see that next year, because that would mean Jericho won 2 Royal Rumbles, and hopefully this will be his first and last time in the headline of a WrestleMania World title match. Headbutt there takes down Fandango. Andre going in for that, and you know what? It's head twisting time. It's every single time. Andre the Giant snaps his neck for the bear hug. Big Show does that too, I'm pretty sure. Good game. 2K14 is based. Shoves him off. You know, I wonder where the hell Bobby the Brain Heenan's been, by the way. That's Andre the Giant's manager. He is here on SmackDown, I've been told, and he is still the manager of Andre the Giant. I guess maybe he just saves him for the bigger occasions where he needs him at ringside, you know? This would have been one of those occasions. Honestly, I feel like we needed Summer Rae and Bobby the Brain out here. We needed a mixed tag. We need Fandango and Summer Rae versus Andre the Giant and Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's what we need on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh! Down goes Andre. I'll tell you, this kid Andre, he's lasting pretty good in there with the icon Fandango. But that's your next Intercontinental Champion right there. Missing that crossbody. He just did that to show how far he could fly. For anyone who doubted how far Fandango could fly, he just wanted to show you all. And look at the strength of Andre the Giant. That's incredible that he could lift a star as big and bright as Fandango like that, right? And now Andre, butterfly suplex. That's not good for Fandango one bit. Cover attempt here on Fandango by Andre the Giant. Well, I think the referee might have got something in his eye. I'm pretty sure Fandango kicked down at 2.9 there, but it's okay. We all make mistakes.
Here is your winner, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Well, really, I think Fandango just wanted to give the rub to this kid. He wanted to give him his moment. I respect Fandango for doing that. I think that's nice. And I want to say congrats to the kid, Andre. A job well done. Very good. Well, there he is, laying in the shape of exactly what he is, a star on the floor there, Fandango. Andre the Giant, the Intercontinental Champion, continues his winning ways. As we move on, Big Show, Triple H, the match everybody wants to see is up next. Well, 1 month ago, this man had it all. He was finally World Heavyweight Champion after defeating Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, at TLC in a chairs match. Huge dream coming true for Big Show. Unfortunately, it was shot down by the great Khali. Big Show didn't even get to go to the Royal Rumble and defend the title. He goes into the Elimination Chamber next Sunday to challenge to try and get back his World Heavyweight Championship. And I like Big Show's odds in the Chamber. I think that is a real good one. But this, well, this is just typical, isn't it? This is just what you expect. Triple H to come out on top just in time for WrestleMania. That's what we're all expecting, right? Look, I got a lot of love for Triple H, but I gotta be honest, he's gonna have to really step up his game if he wants to walk into WrestleMania World Heavyweight Champion for the second year. Because right now, the game, the whole damn game, is the best it's been in a long time. And I'm not talking about Triple H when I say the game, I'm talking about the competition. Big Show, John Cena, Mark Henry, Ultimate Warrior, Wade Barrett. And it's a stacked Elimination Chamber. Triple H is going to have to prove to us all that he's still got it when he competes in the Elimination Chamber. He survived last year's World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber, so we know he can do it. One of few to enter the Chamber with a Chamber victory in the past. Him and John Cena, I think, are the only two walking into that have won a Chamber match. We'll see if he can beat the Big Show here tonight, though. And I've got a really, speaking of big, I got a huge announcement for next week's SmackDown. One that 3s of 5s of people are going to be really excited for. And I will get to that in just a minute. hold on to your butts, folks, because I've got the announcement of a lifetime. Next week, on Friday Night SmackDown, Andre the Giant's manager, Bobby Heenan, has accepted the challenge of former World Heavyweight Champion, the Great Khali, for the Intercontinental Championship. Khali and Andre. What a dream match that is. Oh my, I know you're all saying right now, Andre the Giant and the Great Khali for the Intercontinental title next week. We'll also find out who is next in line for the Hardcore Championship as Eddie Guerrero faces off against R-Truth. That's right, Eddie Guerrero is still here, believe it or not. And we've also got, as I mentioned before, the main event, Edge and Chris Jericho going one-on-one. But we'll also be seeing Mark Henry up against the Ultimate Warrior and John Cena up against Wade Barrett. All that coming your way next week on SmackDown, so look forward to that. And who's going to gain the advantage and maintain control right here? Big Show Triple H getting a week off next week, which will really benefit their chances in the Elimination Chamber. Whereas Henry, Warrior, Cena, and Barrett all competing. Much like Punk getting the week off next week. And obviously Undertaker nowhere to be seen on the road to his spot in the King of the Ring tournament. Undertaker, you know, once again, I don't know where we're getting these messages from, but Undertaker, he said that he's not concerned about the World Heavyweight Championship right now, or the WWE Championship. He is concerned with making things right with his brother Kane, and he is going to get his brother back at King of the Ring. I don't know how he plans to do it. I don't know what he's going to do, but Undertaker believes that something has gotten into Kane, and he's going to get him to turn back at King of the Ring. I hope he can. I truly hope he can. Another attempt there by the Big Show and Triple H. And it's crazy to think, you know, these are two guys that have held the World Heavyweight Championship. Big Show, one of the most decorated guys of all time in this universe. I always say that because it's so true. I think he's either hit or he's I think he's closing in on 80 victories at this point. Like, he is way up there. I think his victory over Khali last week was like victory number 78 or 79. I think 78. Hang on, let me fact check. Let me fact check this real quick because I can do that. I can fact check this, so I will. Hold on a minute. Big Show. He is 78-40 right now. This is a very good win-loss record, believe it or not, as we all suffer losses from time to time. 78 victories. Tonight would be 79. You got to think he's not in action next week. If he could win here tonight, he could go into Elimination Chamber, and that could be victory number 80, the World Heavyweight Championship. He'd be the first man to ever hit 80 victories if he could win tonight and at the Chamber, by the way. No! No! No, please, no! The sledgehammer. Wow, Khali really playing up the Triple H here. Well, Khali, you got an Intercontinental title shot next week. You don't need to worry about the Big Show right now. Come on now. Get out of here. Wait. Oh, smart move by Big Show taking the sledgehammer out of the ring. And Big Show gonna choke slam Triple H. And he goes in for the cover here on Triple H. Oh, 2 is not enough, I'm afraid. Khali got to focus on the Intercontinental. I mean, maybe he thinks Big Show and Andre are the same people. Big Show is Andre's son, for those of you that don't know, but... yeah, that's about it. He's father or son. Khali, this is not your match. Even Triple H is saying, get the hell out of here. What are you doing? Big Show not capitalizing until Triple H was able to shift his focus back to him. Neither one of these two want Khali anywhere near this match. Khali, you're not going to be in the World Heavyweight title chamber match. It doesn't matter how much you get involved in this situation, you're not in it. Crossbody by the Big Show. And he grabs Triple H with that big claw of his. Ooh, spear. And Big Show going ham here. Big Show connecting with just about every big move in his arsenal. Knockout punch, the WMD. Big Show picks up career victory number 79 here tonight over Triple H. This man is definitely going to be the first guy to hit 100 wins, right? Like, he's got to be.
Here is your winner, the Big Show.
Big Show continuing to build back up his momentum after Khali knocked it off for the World Heavyweight Championship. You love to see it. This man could be about to become a two-time World Heavyweight Champion next Sunday. Just ahead of WrestleMania, and how poetic would it be to, bam, hit that knockout punch on Chris Jericho to retain the title at WrestleMania? Well, it could happen. It could happen. As we move on to our main event here tonight, Sorry, not Edge. That's next week. CM Punk and Kane is next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk.
Main event time here on SmackDown, and what a way to close out the week. CM Punk and Kane, who have a lot of history between each other. CM Punk has actually said that his downfall in the WWE, his time where he dropped from contention for the World Heavyweight Championship, was when Kane turned his back on him in the Rebellion. He says that he was never quite the same after that. And CM Punk has not forgiven, he has not forgotten. And he doesn't care what's going on with Kane mentally. He doesn't care what the deal is with Kane and his brother or anything like that. CM Punk wants that World Heavyweight Championship, and he managed to scratch and claw and get his way back to the top and finally become World Champion when he defeated Bret Hart. But he had it ripped away from him. He's tired of this being a big man's world dominated by people like Mark Henry, Big Show, Triple H, Kane, Undertaker. He says it's his time to step up. It's his time to be a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. And obviously, he could even be a future WWE Champion. Both these two are in the King of the Ring tournament.
And approaching the ring, weighing 323 pounds, Kane.
Can you imagine King Kane? I cannot imagine this guy being ushered in as the King of the Ring. At all. This was Kane's first official match back since SummerSlam. He has been gone since August. 6 months ago. This man just disappeared in the middle of a tag team title defense alongside Undertaker. Suddenly in the Royal Rumble match, he just emerged, but something was off. Undertaker could feel it, he could sense it. These two got into a fight, and Undertaker actually eliminated his own brother Kane. And regardless of whatever is going on with Kane right now, he is back in the ring here tonight. This is his first official match. I mean, I say official because obviously he was in the Royal Rumble match. I'm not taking that away from him. It's just here tonight he is officially competing in a standard one-on-one match for the first time. And at King of the Ring, he sets foot in the ring with his brother, The Undertaker, in just one of what will be 3 matches for whoever makes it to the final. I like Undertaker and Kane's odds. I feel like whoever's winning that bracket, they're making it quite the distance. No disrespect intended to CM Punk or Edge, but you know, Undertaker and Kane, they are both former world champions for a reason. Obviously, Punk and Edge are also former world champions. I'm not trying to discredit them by any means. Edge has just got that little bit extra drive. If I want to like analyze, like if it was down to like mental state, who needs it the most, who's just dying for it, oh, it's Edge, 100%. That guy, he almost tasted it again. The Royal Rumble. Number 30, the second to last guy in that ring, eliminated by Chris Jericho, who won the Royal Rumble match. Once again, Edge's dreams shot down in front of him as he came so close to getting the headline WrestleMania and get a world title opportunity. And this is what it's been about for Edge, is, you know, his only world title reign to this day, 5 minutes. Not even. A minute, I'd say. Maybe 2. Cashed in on immediately. And he's never held the world title again since. That was almost 3 years ago. So, yeah, if I had to base it on who needs it the most, who wants it the most, it's got to be Edge. That's not to say everyone else in that match doesn't want it, but I think Edge just wants it that little bit more. But if I had to look at the situation for how it is, I would say from the Raw side, I see Rock making it all the way. And I would say from the SmackDown side, I see Undertaker or Kane making it all the way. And in a match between Rock and either Undertaker or Kane, I could not predict who's going to come out on top in that one. Probably The Rock, honestly. Rock may be the greatest superstar we've ever had here. That's my prediction. But we'll see how things play out. I don't want to count CM Punk out here tonight, but his track record has not been great. And much like Batista, it seems like every time things come up a little short for him at the moment, he's kind of... this isn't meant as any slander to either one of these two, but he's kind of taking his ball and going home. And as I said, I don't mean any disrespect to him or Batista over on Raw. It's just these are two guys that they've craved that world championship and they've tasted that world championship and they've had their short-lived reigns. And they almost like they need to just take time away and regroup. And sometimes I don't think that's what you need to do. I think you need to stick to the grind. Every time someone like Batista or Punk takes a step away, that resetting themselves in a sense. Yes, they're going to be in better shape for it, but they're not actively in the competition. They're out of the game. I mean, right now, Batista, he just recently lost to Yokozuna in a Elimination Chamber qualifier, and now he's once again in that position where it's like, what's next for him? Hopefully, not the door. And I'm hoping the same for CM Punk. If he comes up short in the King of the Ring tournament, I hope it's not the end for him. Knee in the midsection of Kane. Punk really is one of the best of all time. It's just the SmackDown roster has been a very tough one to compete with. It's just stars on top of stars.
He fails to connect.
Oof. I mean, that's the thing. Whatever's going on with Kane mentally, he was never exactly a soft guy in the ring regardless. He never took it easy on his opponents or was friendly by any means. It's just, you know, him and his brother, they finally saw eye to eye. They were finally on the same page. Bulldog takes down Kane.
Whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath. So I don't know.
Great reversal there by CM Punk with a neck breaker as he's taking control of this one.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Kane trying to get fired up, but Punk preventing that from even getting started.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? And he brings his leg crashing down.
Grabs him by the throat. Punk dragged up to his feet, and now, oh my god. Making light work of CM Punk with that choke bomb.
What a night we're having on SmackDown. And Kane powers his way back.
Right hand's connecting on Punk some more, and seems like every time Punk tries to take control of Kane, Kane very, very quickly shows him, no, I'm the one in control. DDT.
DDT, that could be it. Remember, momentum in the WWE.
You hear that kick loudly throughout the arena there by CM Punk.
Oh, clothesline.
He catches Kane in the corner, and he's got Punk in the corner. Punk really struggling to find himself in this match right now.
Presence of mind of Kane to reverse it. Nice move there by Kane to reverse it. What should Punk's strategy be at this point, Kane? Don't count him out just yet. If he locks in one of those submission holds, this match could just about be over.
CM Punk DDT. Of course, you can expect this one to go long. Big main event here tonight. No surprise to see this one going as long as it has so far. Okay. Taking a minute to regroup there. Neckbreaker by Punk as he's back in control of Kane once again. I don't really know what Kane was going for there, but it didn't work. And another neckbreaker. Punk! CM Punk now picking Kane up and a scoop slam. Very impressive. Into a leg drop. I tell you, Mark Henry next week. I'm really looking forward to seeing him against Ultimate Warrior. That's going to be interesting. Henry emerged from the scene so out of nowhere and just immediately excelled to the top, you know. From holding the European Championship to the World Heavyweight title. That's a transition you don't see too often. But it came so naturally from Mark Henry. He just said, you know, give me one chance to prove myself and I will be the top of SmackDown. And he was. He still is. Even without the World Heavyweight Championship, Mark Henry is a natural fit at the top of SmackDown. And the reason I talk about Mark Henry is because, of course, he's the one that ended Punk's reign as World Heavyweight Champion before it ever really got started. I wonder if we've seen the last of the face-offs between CM Punk and Mark Henry, as that seems to be the new thing that's kind of chipped away at CM Punk a little bit. Except for those back-to-back losses to Mark Henry. It's all about trying to come back from those now. Kane, oh. Grabs Punk by the throat. And Punk picking him up. Gonna get Kane with a go to sleep. Yeah. Kane laid out with a GTS. That might be all it takes to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. No. Obviously, that's the thing is that, oh, this could be a match that we see happen again in the semifinals. And will it end? Oh, I was about to say just the same as this, but Punk kicked out. Did you see the amount of choke slams Kane dished out to The Undertaker last week on SmackDown? That was brutal. So no wonder that The Undertaker is not back in action here tonight.
What brutality. Kane's head has been targeted here, and he could be severely injured. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Okay. A bit of a weird time to be calling for a chokeslam, Kane. This competitive main event closing out the final week before the Elimination Chamber week begins. We got some big matches throughout the week, including the Royal Rumble winner himself, Chris Jericho, in our main event next week. Headlining over the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena. That's got to offend John Cena big time. Crowd strongly behind CM Punk tonight. Kane shoving him off. Kick to the midsection there. CM Punk coming in with a flurry of strikes and he gets him again. My voice dying, of course, because I've been doing this for like 3 hours. I can't do this all the time. CM Punk kipped up to his feet here. It seems like he actually managed to catch Kane off guard. Oh. Kane shutting down CM Punk's comeback there. As it looked like Punk maybe found himself back in the match. At least for a minute. Punk going to attempt it again. I mean, that's admirable. Catches him that time. And again. Sorry. And the neck breaker, CM Punk completes the sequence. And straight in for a second go to... Oh no, Kane reversed it. Kane reversed... Oh boy. Shades of his brother, his flesh and blood, The Undertaker with a tombstone. CM Punk covered, and Kane potentially showing us a spoiler for who is making it to the finals of the SmackDown side of the King of the Ring tournament. No. 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 That harlot. That big red harlot. Oh my god, those eyes. This isn't this didn't happen. This didn't happen. Shut up.